Hello everyone. I'm just leaning on my chair. I did a video today, or this afternoon actually, talking about how stupid they are in Woolworths with the aisles, where they take two of the shelves and starting to block the walkway through, go through, and you walk down one of the short aisles, you can go left or right. Now, I just happened to come across something on Google where it said about Tim Tams. Now, of course, I suppose not many people probably like Tim Tams or don't buy Tim Tams. But the point is, it said they're putting up to $6. Right? So I had to look a bit more online about it. And it seems it's, I've asked it, put in about the, with Woolworths putting the price up. And apparently, some of the Woolworths stores are $6. And apparently the Woolworths in the city is about $7 for a packet of Tim Tams. Now, enough is a fucking enough. I'm getting a bit sick and tired of this business of you've got some people who just go and do their shopping, couldn't give a shit about the prices of food, while there's other people, including me, that's fed up with the prices going up and up. So I think it's about time that we started having a word to the ones that work in there and tell them to their boss, their manager, telling their manager to tell his bosses about doing something about the prices, putting the prices down, instead of ripping off every customer, trying to bleed every last cent out of all customers. Don't you think it's about time that something was done about this? I mean, seriously. These CEOs are nothing but greedy, bloody pricks. All they want is money, 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 money. They don't think about customers. What would happen if no one went into Woolworths? Even happened with Coles, but Woolworths, what if no one went into their store? Everyone started doing their shopping in other supermarkets. Now the prices in Aldi, and although there's some things in Aldi that you might not be able to get, but you get them in Woolworths. But the point is, you have a look at the prices in Aldi, and they don't seem to be going up and up and up. It just seems to be Woolworths and Coles. Now, I think these bloody dickheads need to stop doing this, putting prices up and up and up. Because we've all had a gutful of it. Seriously, something needs to be done about this. Because the thing is, if these CEOs end up going bankrupt and they've got to close Woolworths down, who do you think's going to be angry else about that? The ones that work in there. They'll lose their jobs and have to go and look for a job somewhere else. And you know what? All these ones that work in these supermarkets, Coles and Woolworths, if they suddenly decide to close down Woolworths and Coles and put different supermarkets there, supermarkets that are going to think about, think more about customers instead of their pockets. How many people do you think are going to lose their jobs in Woolworths and Coles? Quite a lot. And you know what? Serves them bloody right. I couldn't care less. I couldn't give a tinker's toss. How many of them in Woolworths and Coles lose their jobs? Because you know what? Tough titties to them. Because you know who'd be at fault? The big CEOs. Especially the female CEO who wanted a photo shoot of, Curtis Stone. You know, the chef? Now, instead of having having a photo shoot with somebody else, guess who had a photo shoot with Curtis Stone, the female CEO? Now, it is about time that something was done about this. Seriously. Because Woolworths and Coles ends up getting closed down. They'll all lose all the ones that work in their supermarkets will lose their jobs. And tough titties to them, because they should have been more concerned about customers and started having their say to these the bosses, that it's not fair to put prices up and up and up when they should be putting the prices down and selling things for less, and you sell things for less, you make more money. But who do you think is coming out on top? Who do you think it is? The ones that work in the supermarkets? No. The ones that are coming out on top are the big CEOs. They say, yes, we want to put these prices up. Put prices up and up and up and up. Telling the companies to make sure that you shrink the products. And so that, they'll say, we want you to shrink the products so people have to be charged more money for something that, you shouldn't be paying more money for. Enough is enough. Because either they stop doing what they're doing, or sooner or later, they will lose every single customer going in there. Because, as I said with Audi, you go into Audi and the prices are reasonable. For example, a packet of Twisties, party pack, chicken Twisties, cheese Twisties, $3 something. Right? And yet in Woolworths and say Coles, more. Now, I am sick and tired of these bloody idiots putting prices up. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, all these big companies, these supermarkets, they're all in on it with the government. Now, enough is enough. The ones that work in these supermarkets need to start using their brains and think and say, we need to have a big talk to these bosses and tell them we should not be selling food so expensive. It's customers that go in to a shop and buy things. But what happens if you start losing customers? Seriously. You lose customers. The more customers you lose, You're not going to make much money, are you? Seriously, I've had it up to here with these idiots. So enough is enough. Seriously. Either these ones that work in these supermarkets start saying, shouldn't be selling the stuff to customers. It's so expensive. They should be talking to the manager, talking to the big bosses and saying, we need to have these prices put down. But of course, do you really think they're going to do that? No, they're all too busy working in these places, not saying a bloody word. And they need to start speaking up about it. Anyway, take care. Bye now.